Disney is filled with so many details, of course we just have to cover them all. Disney Details, episode 151. Is it a duck or a dinosaur? If you've gone over here to Dinoland, USA anytime over the last 6 years, you probably are very familiar with Donald's Dino-Bash, with characters like Scrooge McDuck, who are mentioned throughout the entire area. However, this entire thing started kind of coming around in 2014 when people started to realize that maybe there actually is a connection between birds and dinosaurs. So when that happened, Disney decided to go through and actually have it so they started to put a little bit more emphasis on Donald possibly being a descendant of dinosaurs. So that's how we got characters like Launchpad McQuack, who originally appeared in DuckTales and then eventually appeared in Darkwing Duck. When there's trouble, you call DW, Darkwing Duck. Let's get dangerous, but that's besides the point. So here we got Launchpad McQuack's aerial adventures. Every landing is unforgettable because obviously Launchpad McQuack is very famous for possibly, crash landing from time to time. But this is not the big detail that we're going to be looking at. The big detail we're going to be looking at is right over here on the other side. Now, at first you might just be thinking, okay, this is just kind of a fancy schmancy looking fossil. However, this is actually a fossil of the Archaeopteryx. I don't think I'm pronouncing that right, but let's just pretend I am. Now, the Archaeopteryx is the very first ever dinosaur fossil where it actually confused the scientists because they said maybe it's not a dinosaur, but maybe it's actually a bird instead. So the entire connection of are dinosaurs actually birds or are birds actually dinosaurs would actually go back to this specific dinosaur fossil or bird fossil, which was discovered back in 2014. When this happened, the idea of dinosaurs and birds being descendants of one another, or I guess birds being descendants of dinosaurs, came into fruition, and it's all because of this fossil right here. Obviously, this is a reproduction, but pretend like it's the actual one. As always, thank you for joining us for another episode of Disney Details. If you're not already subscribed, then make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow.